Welcome back, and of course, every once in a while, I get the need to have these two on together to really get the show ratings up. When the ratings are low, I bring on Joe Malone
Which, of course,
and
they're
Steve
never
Sweeney.
low.
They're never low. That's because I know exactly when to put you guys on.
Yeah.
And then I let the audience wait a little bit, and then they get another dose of you, and I keep them up.
It's called suspense, and then breaking the suspense.
Yep.
With this kind of riveting television.
And you know, also it carries over to the airwaves. You guys host a radio show together on WATD on the South Shore. It's called Hannity
Sweeney and
Combs.
Malone. No, Sweeney and Malone.
Oh, Sweeney and Malone.
A lot of people at first thought it was a mortuary, a funeral
law
parlor.
firm, no?
Sweeney and Malone is not a funeral parlor. It's a
company.
beautiful radio show, Tuesday night, 6:15 a.
It sounds like a
Moving
St.
company.
Patrick's Day carol. Sweeney and
True.
Malone.
That's true.
There he was, Sweeney and Malone.
Yeah.
All right, listen, when are you
Okay.
going to start asking me questions?
All right. Well, I know that you just got off that cruise ship, the Carnival Cruise. You saw that whole mess go
Listen,
down. You were
let me
performing
tell you
comedy.
something.
People were going to the bathroom in the corner. You were on that cruise, right? Or is it you're going on another one?
No, listen. I'm
Tell me.
doing Royal Caribbean.
Ooh, that's
Carnival, listen, folks,
a big. Yeah.
it's...
Have you been on the Carnival?
Let me just put it this way to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so low end, they have a Walmart.
And I guess I'm just ensured that we're not going to do as much.
Are you going to step on all of my jokes?
I'm going to just at least. I got to
See, I'm
pay the
just
bills.
shutting up. I'm
okay,
just shutting
go
up.
ahead. I'm sorry.
They
Go
have
ahead.
a Walmart on Carnival. They have a dollar store.
Now you need my help.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So anyway, I am here with the great Joe Malone because Joe is actually Italian.
Yes, Sicilian.
He's
even
Sicilian.
Better, even better.
But I am just back from Rome. It looks like I may be the next pope. I'm announcing it on your show.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
this is big. This
Whoa.
is big.
Hold the phone.
Let me just say
Steve,
this.
you told me you're running for Senate.
I know.
That's right.
What are you doing?
yeah,
You can't
yeah,
run
yeah,
for
he's
Pope
going
and
for
Senate at the
everything.
same
Forget
time.
about that. I can double dip. But here's the thing. The hat, I got the hat size. I'm going to wear the hat. I got the slippers. I got the Pope Mobile. What I'm going to bring back, Joe, and you grew up a Catholic, I am bringing back, ladies and gentlemen.
You weren't a Catholic and you want to be the Pope?
No. Joe and I understand this growing
You
up
assistant
a Catholic.
Pope?
No, I don't.
No.
He's
He's a
doing it on his
Catholic.
own?
No,
He's a Catholic.
all right, I'm going to
though.
address
Okay.
you people out there
All right.
because Chuck's
Yeah.
not listening. I am bringing back, ladies and gentlemen, as the Pope, two places that no longer exist, like the lost continent of Atlantis. They're called Purgatory and Limbo. You remember those
No,
places?
sure, yeah,
Kind of a Malden
yeah.
Everett feel. to
Yeah,
it.
yeah, right
Now
between
Limbo,
hell. Yeah.
right. Now Limbo, your soul, it's like the NASA program. No one ever understood Limbo. Your soul's floating around. Now, Purgatory, Chuck, which I see you going to, this is what happens. You die.
You said you paid for purgatory.
Right, you die. God says, look, I'm looking over your record. Let's face it, you were a jerk. But I am not sending you to Lynn to burn the rest of your life. You're going to stay in Malden, and that's going to be it. I'm also bringing back sin. Let's have more sin, Joe.
Well, Steve, here's the way
Venial sin, mortal sin,
Here's
let's
the way
set
I
it
look
up.
at it.
Yes.
If you have a shot at U.S. Senate, and there's talk about you running as
Yes,
an
there is
independent
talk,
or
yep.
Pope, you have no shot at the Pope thing, Steve. And I don't want to discourage you, because I believe in dreaming big dreams, but
Okay.
you're barely a Catholic. I mean, I see the way you live your life. You know what I mean? You're with a different woman every night on your arm, my man.
This is the new church.
Yeah, but you know what?
This is the new theology.
Secondly,
Yes.
I mean, when you look at all the other people who the politics they play with
Right.
the papal thing, don't do it. Stick with Sweeney and Malone,
Okay.
run for the Senate,
Senate?
and I think you got a good shot.
All right, I
because right
feel
now-
something channeling through me. I am running for the U.S. Senate.
Yeah, there you go. That's
I
it.
want to talk
That
about
works.
something.
Yeah, that
something
works.
So
channeling
you're a
through me.
Senate medium.
You become the
Thank you.
reincarnation of Senator Kennedy.
Yes, that's right. I want to talk about Chuck and the stockholders.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's the people's seat, just to let you know.
Yeah.
it's the what?
The people's
People
seat.
see, yeah.
I'm just
And give
reminding
her that.
you. I'm just reminding you so you don't think you own it
You know
just
what?
because
That's
you
what
got
used
the
to,
impression.
my father used to say in our house.
The people's seat?
When we'd all be rushing to the toilet, he'd say, "It's the people's seat."
All right.
Yes,
Well,
no.
does he have a chance?
No, he does.
What
because-
party is he running with?
Listen, this is
Yeah,
a time. This is a time when voters are turned off by both Republicans and Democrats.
Right.
Sweeney gets in there in
Right.
the middle, but the key is he would have to be honest. He can't go in there and just be another politician. So let me try this.
All right.
Okay.
Sweeney,
Yes.
there's people, they go down there
Right.
and they say one thing when they're running for office, but then they get down there and they do
I
something
will tell
totally
you
different.
the exact truth because I have fallen over the fiscal cliff. I've already gone over there. I am going to kick the can down the road. When was the last time you saw someone kicking a can down the road? And I'm going to say at the end of the day, at every sentence, I'm going to say quite frankly, and every dime of the money that sent it to my campaign is going right into my pocket. I am going to buy a nice car. I'm going to get suits.
He's an honest
I
guy.
want to
He's
get a
telling
nice
it-
pool.
You know, all your work you've done
All
in
the
the
work I've
charities.
done,
I know the irritable bowel syndrome. You've been a big
That's
supporter of
right.
that. You know,
And you already mentioned the friendship
Friendship
home.
home. Stevie's been a huge
You're not comparing the
proponent
two
of that.
charities
I have a
together, right?
place. It's called the Animosity Home. You come in, we slap you around. It's called also a dungeon. It's a lot of bondage involved.
I went there in
I'm
eighth
gonna
grade.
put,
You know, I went
put
there in
your
eighth grade.
show
Stevie,
right off the freaking
what
air.
about junkets? You know, will you take junkets?
That's all I'll take.
What, all right.
Every dime.
So
He's a
at the
junket
taxpayers' expense, you're going to travel the world.
I'm gonna have such a great,
All right.
and I'm gonna laugh my
So-
ass off at every fool that votes for me.
All right, when
Alright,
the
there you
cameras
go.
go off, you can tune into the Sweeney and Malone
Yeah.
show every
Yeah.
Tuesday night on
Tuesday night,
WATD.
ATD. What's the numbers?
95.9, 6:15, 8 p.m. on
Right.
Tuesday night.
Assuming
And-
no girls JV basketball that night, right?
That's correct,
Okay.
yeah. And also, too, I will sing on that show. Steve will tell you, when I sing, the ratings go through the roof. Absolutely
One
fabulous.
part of Zero Dark 30, it shows the prisoners who gave the information about Osama bin Laden, and they finally gave it up when Joe sang. They said, okay,
man,
I
that
can't
is
take
so
it anymore.
Steve was a
True, yeah.
former Navy SEAL, so
Yeah,
he knows
yeah,
for absolute
What do you mean
for sure.
former?
Yeah.
Well, current Navy SEAL, but I
What
mean,
are you
you're
talking
not
about? I
active.
was
Let me take us to
I was
break.
just
Al,
swimming in
all right, we'll be back.
Mantasket.
Is for
Thank you.
the
We'll be
way
back right
you
after
look
this.
at me.
Money Matters Boston would like to thank Stockholders Steakhouse in Weymouth, Massachusetts for hosting this week's episode. Stockholders is an urban-style steakhouse offering the highest quality cuts of USDA beef cooked to order on a custom oak-fired grill. Feast on the unbeatable center-cut filet mignon or the signature 24-ounce bone-in cowboy ribeye. You'll also find the freshest pasta in seafood dishes such as the enormous Warren Buffett 2-pound baked stuffed lobster, the jumbo pan-seared scallops, or the amazing surf and turf. For a power lunch, business meeting, casual dinner, or just a cocktail, Stockholder Steakhouse is the South Shore destination for you.